Welcome, everyone.
What's good, Blite family?
Hi.
Welcome to Blite Media's new location.
Finally got it adjusted, so this is what you'll be seeing from now on in.
Anything you want to tell the people?
How you guys doing today?
Don't mind Liz, she's still getting used to it.
She's all right,
She's
guys.
adjusting now.
But don't worry, you'll be seeing her in the live, Ian in the live, and myself shortly. Or it's going to be a video cut from our live.
Yep, and it'll just transition in.
Or it's just a video we just decided to record, put out for y'all.
Exactly.
Yes.
But either way, this is the intro you guys will be seeing. So hey, we'll see y'all in the video.
Enjoy the video, y'all.
Yep.
Alright guys, so right now we're going to do Rise of Bangtan Chapter 8, I Need You.
Yes. This is the next documentary, guys, so buckle up. We're going to be here
Tonight's
for a
top
minute.
story, missing teenager Kate Wallace.
She was so happy. We were so happy. If you know anything...
Wait, wasn't Kate Wallace a real person?
I'm sure that was. All right, guys, we got 30 minutes of BTS.
Yes. So I know we're aware not everyone on here is a BTS fan. And that's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
So if some people click out for 30 minutes, I understand it. If you want to click back in 30 minutes, completely understand. If you want to try to watch in with us, that's cool too.
Cool. We hope you vibe and hang out with us for the next half hour, because I like learning about BTS.
Oh, RM's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy early birthday,
Happy
RM.
early birthday to RM. I don't know if you'll see this, but yeah. So here we go. Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 8, I Need You.
Imagine he responds, hey, thanks.
For real,
Spend
right?
time to watch this.
Oh, his birthday already happened. It's technically September 12th in Korea. Okay.
Technically, happy birthday, RM.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, they're that far ahead of us, technically. Yeah, it is.
Each year, over 100 idol groups debut. Only a handful actually make it. So, I'm gonna split into three categories. Famous idol group, half famous idol group, and nobody knows, not famous idol group. The first group I want to talk about is the famous idol groups. They're famous, they make money, you don't have to worry about them. The bottom group, because they're not famous, they have freedom. The company won't invest any more money in them. That means their contracts are nullified. They're free to do whatever they want. The half famous idols, the groups that do okay, they're actually the worst. So I like to talk about the big three: YG, SM, and Gem.
See,
that was a brutal awakening.
why do you think the half famous are the ones that are the worst? If the most famous are fine because they're doing it, but the not famous are free to do what they want because they're not worth investing in, why would the not famous be for? Why do you think? I have an idea, but why do you think, Ian? And Liz?
I think is it coming off? Your
What?
headset thing?
No, that's good. I clicked in. Now I can hear both yours. Now my other ear works.
So you're saying why are the half famous doing the worst?
Yeah, why is it the worst? Why is it the worst section to be in?
I feel like he's...
Because it's like make it or break it.
Yes and no. But why is it the worst category to be in? Because technically being the not famous, you're still in the make it to
Well,
make it or
because
break it.
you got there and then because you thought that you made it, that you don't have to work
We've got
as
the
hard.
captions.
Right?
There we go. We got some captions, guys. Thank you for reminding us.
Thank you.
You don't have to work as hard, so then you went down the level. Does that make sense?
Yes and no. It's twice as hard and it's probably the worst thing to be in my opinion. I think you're right as well. And to an extent, you as well. But in Korea, it sounds like it's because, you have zero control, creativity control. Because the company still finds you valuable enough to pump money into you to keep doing something, but it's not really working to the point where you're getting up there. But you're still being known, so the company still has their control on you. And they're still trying to direct you to do what they want.
So you're saying at least if you're not famous, you're like you're free from contract.
Right. And then when you become super famous,
okay.
you get to have to the point to control, to be like, well,
So is
they
that-
still can control your direction, but you have more pushback. Because you
Gotcha.
could technically, once your contract, they want you to resign now.
So is that like
You know
the
what I mean?
independent,
Right.
the non-famous one?
No, you're not independent, but you want to be, you have no control, really. You're being kind of known, but they're still pumping money into you to control your direction. You have no creativity freedom.
And this one is which one?
The not famous, the half famous group.
Oh, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about a non-famous one.
Oh, yeah, you're independent pretty much.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. I thought you said the half famous. I got you now.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, guys, let me know. But that's just.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Honey, yeah.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, honey, I was right there.
That makes sense. The smaller companies don't have much money to invest in different groups. The one group that the company debuts is a make or break it for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair too. Yeah, that's a good point
Definitely
too.
fair. Hey, go ahead, you play.
JYP.
3대 기획사인데 제 YG JYP
SM, JYP랑 YG에서
Don't worry, guys. We see the request. Don't worry.
The K-pop community use to refer to privileges some groups receive for being a part of a large company.
So I think there can be quite a few definitions for the big three privilege, but I think the most unanimously agreed on one is that artists from the big three, meaning JYP, YG, and SM, have a privilege when it comes to success and popularity.
The big three companies have built a legacy and reputation in the entertainment industry in the last 20 years. They typically have a lot more artists, all very popular on some level.
The two labels at the bottom weren't even in the ballpark of competition at the top one. Damn. Like,
because that's all about who had the most money.
Yeah, they weren't even in the ballpark.
And these artists bring ratings. There's a lot of negotiation and a lot of pull to make sure that these Korean TV shows and even concerts have the best ratings and attendance for advertisers. It's a big circle and not exclusive to Korea. This is everywhere in the world because when it comes down to it, it's all about what makes more money whether you like it or not.
For example, if a company wants their new group on a...
See, that's the sad part. It doesn't become about what your creativity controls. It's like...
It's what sells.
Once
what makes more money.
Once they have your face as the reason that people watch, they want to control what you do that makes them the money.
True.
They don't care if you want to do something else outside that might change because they're afraid it might lose them money.
That's fair.
If they don't evaluate that it can make them money, they're not going to let you do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
On most companies. Good thing that BTS's company lets them do it creative.
I'm not going to lie. There are some good big companies that let you have creative freedom.
Oh, there are.
There are. And then there's some who are like, yeah, you're not doing that.
You want to be here, you're doing it our way.
Exactly.
Yeah, but BTS is already up there, and they're just an honest group.
Well, that's the thing is Big Hit let them be creative.
Compared to SM, but YG and JYP are 1,000
because they saw the potential.
times bigger than smaller.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are.
I'm sure, yeah.
Those are just the biggest ones.
Biggest one, exactly.
And that just shows if that's the big disparity between the big three, the third one to the biggest, smallest company is probably what the first one looked like to him.
True. Yep. Good point, Vito. Good point. Making it even insane that BTS got big when the company was minuscule and only had 3 artists before BTS, which all didn't do extremely well, either not famous or half famous. Thousands of groups debut every year and the competition is really tough. It's also hard to make it on music shows because everyone's competing to getting a spot. Yep. That's true. Everyone's competing for top dog.
And it's how much you're going to pay me to put your artist in the slot.
Yeah.
And that's what it becomes to, and it gets to the point where you're being outbid for the slot in the show.
Yeah.
Music program, they'll often have to offer up their more popular idols for variety shows or other programming on that same network. Those same companies often have their hands in other parts of the entertainment industry, so idols from said companies are more likely to get CFs or cast in musicals, variety shows, and dramas. The privileges aren't limited to the big three. Any group from a company that's large, has popular acts, and has a steady cash flow will experience...
But that's a good point. Alina just told us. Big Hit and Hype outsells the big three.
Yeah, that's BTS. That's BTS that made them that.
BTS
outdoes those
as a group single-handedly is outselling 3 major companies.
And the beauty of BTS is it took a company like Big Hit to let their artists have the creativity control to let them flourish.
Yes.
All that tells me is that, yes, you'll get to a certain point if you have control. But if you actually let people make certain decisions, even whether they fail or succeed on certain ones, at the end of the day, it's going to get them further.
Damn, this game, bro.
Because yes, when you have creative people, you're not going to, everything you do isn't going to, and as the Army understands, you guys don't love every song they put out.
Exactly.
But that's the beauty of it. You're not supposed to love everything that they do.
Yeah.
It's all about the individual's taste, and they're building each song to try to get the biggest audience they can.
Damn.
And they appeal to most tastes.
Shit. If Vito was a record, like if you were a record owner, like a label, ain't shit get past you, bro.
No, it's not. No.
Ain't shit get past Vito.
If I had the money to actually be a record label, I'd do probably something the way what Big Hit did. My artists would be doing it their way.
Like,
because the only way I'm making money is if they make money, and the only way they make money is if I can make money. Because it's a win-win.
Honestly, there you go.
It's their material that's making my company known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. Yo, sign the Vito, bro.
It's at least some sort of privilege. Debuting from a big three company and having these privileges doesn't mean your favorite idols don't work hard. No one is saying that. It just means you're more likely to be rewarded for your hard work.
Yeah. When it comes to social media and online's presence, the Big Three's power is mostly present when it comes to Korea. The K-pop's Big Three power does not have the same effect on international fans.
Please show a lot of love to the middle tier K-pop groups. You know, the not so famous one.
I just want to say the choreography in K-pop groups is absolutely amazing.
Insane.
You're just everything is perfectly timed, structured, and grabs your attention.
Sad part
I
is
love it.
The worst group is probably 10 times better at choreography than half the ones around here.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Damn, one of the people from JYP left. Damn. Sometimes you got to take that business risk, though.
You have to.
Yeah.
I don't want to name any groups, but you know who they are, right?
콘서트가 지금 있었는데 이런 거 해보고 싶기도 했고 되게 담아가서 간직하고 싶다는 생각도 많이 했고 이렇게 팬분들을 이렇게 찍어왔는데 어디서 커피였나? 거기서 이제 팬들은 자기 가수한테 기억되고 싶다는 말을 들어서 사실상 똘똘이가 아니어서 다 기억할 수가 없기 때문에 뭔가 이 영상을 보면서 되게 더 열심히 해야지 내 팬들한테 더 좋은 음악, 더 좋은 무대.
See, that's something he hears all the time. That most fans want them to know who they are personally. And the sad part is, we all want, like, we wish Eminem would know us personally.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
True.
But, and their thing is, it's the opposite. They just want to be able to produce and make as many fans happy as they can.
Exactly.
And when you actually have an artist that wants to make their fans happy, not just put music out to put it out, but they're actually trying to do both to make themselves happy and their fan bases happy, you get something beautiful.
True. That is true, man.
You get the angry, nasty person that's just doing it for the money, that's just selling their soul for everything they can get, that is just putting out whatever they're being told to put out.
You're doing everything just for a slice of cake.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It ain't worth it, man. To do all that for just a slice of cake when you can do something on your own and create your own cake and fortune. Like, oh wow,
nice. Stepping back in so you can produce more on the music.
Yeah.
보여드려야지 이런
Hopefully Big Hit follows the example, keeps going what he did.
것 같다. 이제 컴백이 얼마 남지 않았는데 멤버들이 안 다치고 몸이 안 아프고 그냥 좋은 앨범이 빨리 나왔으면 좋겠다. 그 생각뿐인 것 같다. 요즘은 2015년 4월 4일 새벽 2시 치민을 오고 끝. 봐봐.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
There we go.
거쳐가는 놀이터 섬짓에 따라서 발렵한 작은 공이처 성격은 바닥을 기지만 난다 오히려 세상에 다 잘 될 거라며 괜시리 소리쳐 하지만 세상은 되레 겁주 그럴 거면 멈추 머리를 채운 상념 공대신 미래를 던져 또 남들이 칠하는 별정각 성공의 기준은 결격 덕에 암처럼 커지는 걱정 God damn it 던져버린 공과 함께 퍼진 웃음
Sorry to break up the vibe of that moment right there. The rappers would sound great with NF.
Yeah, they would.
Because the vibe of their storytelling would sound great with NF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Without a doubt.
I would really love to hear that.
오른 네 숨은 꿈들 때는 꿈들 빨라지는 후보 행복해지는 마음 이 순간은 영원할 듯하지만 해지는 밤이 다시 찾아오면 또 먹는 현실 정신을 차리면 또 겁먹은 병신 같은 내 모습에 자꾸만 또 겁이 나 덮도는 현실과 남들은 앞서 달려가는데 왜 난 아직 여기 나 숨을 쉬어 아니면 꿈을 꿔 지금 심장박동에 맞춰 다시 너를 줘 남들의 얄팍한 잔디에 갇혀 모른 척하며 살다가 코트처럼 인생도 놀자
If you're trapped in what everyone else's judgments, then you're gonna be set with the sun. If you let in everybody else dictate how you feel about what you're doing, you're never gonna succeed.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to be confident in what you're doing.
That's true.
Before anybody else can appreciate what you're doing.
Good point, man. Good point.
If you can't appreciate yourself, how can anybody else appreciate what you're doing?
Fair enough.
Damn.
What am I doing my life? 이 순간은 언제든 다시 찾아오지 않나 다시 나에게 되물어봐 지금 행복한가 그 답은 이미 정해졌어 난 행복하다
둘, 셋, 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다.
첫 번째 순서로 한번 진행해 볼까 하는데요.
그렇습니다.
방탄소년단의 세 번째 미니 앨범 화양연화 파트 1이 나왔습니다. 박수.
사실 저희가 학교 3부작이 끝난 이후에 어떤 식으로 다음 앨범을 만들까 굉장히 고민을 많이 했어요.
많이 했죠.
그래서 생각이 든 게 우리가 또 19살부터 24살까지 굉장히 다양한 연령대가 분포하고 있지 않습니까? 그래서 만들고 싶었던 게 청춘이에요. 이 청춘에 근데 마냥 아름다움보다는 조금 더 불안하고 위태로운 그런 것들에서 좀 더 포커스를 맞춰서 다 같이 앨범을 만들게 되었습니다.
That is awesome. The fact that they chose to focus on the instability of the youth and how hard it is going through becoming one with yourself. Going through those teenage years, it's hard on yourself.
It's a lot. Honestly, I went to school for psychology, and I'm going to school for counseling. Now, in my opinion, I think like teens, adolescents, that's like the lost and forgot about population. People tend to just think that, they're not important, they're not mature enough to know anything. So like, why do we need to pay attention to them?
It's because it's the point where you're starting to come into your maturity.
That's when you need to pay attention.
Exactly.
That's when you need to be there.
That's when people develop their sense of individuality when they're teenagers. Between like, I'd say 13 and maybe like
13 to 16. Really.
Yeah.
13 to 16. Or really, honestly, it's really 11 to 16.
I was just gonna say, it would be like 10 and up.
Because like some adolescents, some people start puberty earlier than others.
Right.
Then there's the whole hormonal change, and then you got social changes and everything. It's a lot for kids to deal with.
There's different things that start going on.
Exactly.
Different stuff. You start getting introduced to them more. You start having different feelings. You start falling in love with girls or other guys, and start having these different feelings that you never felt before.
That's also like you come up with your own like cultural identity. You got your racial, ethnic identities, gender role, like all of that.
It's honestly the first true hard test of your life.
And it all just hits. You don't get like a be aware. It just it comes in.
It's the first time when your mind is starting to expand and you're starting to actually.
Oh wow. So much history what these guys have gone through, man. So much stuff.
It's amazing how they had such a grasp and understanding of what they actually wanted to shine a light on.
Yeah.
They went in a unique direction, and it paid off beautiful for them. Because I'm sure at the time they were probably being advised, no, show the beauty of being young, and they're probably like, no, we want to go this way. You can do that, but you should think about doing it. I'm sure there was so many discussions about going in the other direction.
Probably.
And I'm glad they stuck to the guns and be like, no, we want to go this way.
근데 저희 비주얼이 예전과는 달라서.
That'd be funny if Sugar went on and show he did.
이번 저희가 새로운 비주얼을 하고 나와서 굉장히 깜짝 놀라셔서 이번 앨범을 굉장히 궁금해하시는 분들이 많다고.
아 그렇죠.
많죠. 사진이 딱 공개됐는데 팬분들이 이런 말씀을 하시더라고요.
어떤?
방탄이 리즈구나.
야!
리즈 방탄.
야,
진짜 벌써?
네.
안 돼. 벌써 리즈면 어떡해. 안 돼. 난 좀 더 잘생겨지고 싶다고. 지금 리즈면 이제 추락하는 일만 남은 거잖아. 어떻게 봐. 이거 생각하면 안 돼.
I like that. We can't be in our prime. How can we be there? Because once you're in our prime, there's only one way.
Yeah, just go down.
Honestly, they probably still haven't hit their prime. And that's scary.
Dude,
how scary is that?
They're already the biggest group in the freaking world.
And they probably haven't even hit their prime yet. How scary is that?
Their concept is weird, and why can't you do normals? See, when people say normal stuff, what is normal?
I don't like normal. I like
honestly, the best thing to do is to step outside of normal, because then people actually have a reason to look at you. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
If you do the exact same thing that everybody else is doing, and you sound like everybody else, what makes you? What
they don't
want to
deal with you. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to know anything about you.
Somebody starts doing one direction, and then everybody else wants to copy that, and that becomes the normal. And then it gets to a point where it sounds like everything else. Because I'm sure there's tons of people trying to copy what BTS did in their growth style. But they can't do it to the point because they don't pivot left, right all the time like BTS did.
Yeah.
BTS will talk about one thing, and then they'd be able to actually do music off of something else.
Good point. Good point.
From what I've heard, they have so many different areas that they've tapped into.
I mean, hey, if you want to stand out in this industry,
you have to.
You have to.
You have to. And they've played it so beautifully. So beautifully.
욕심이 많네, 욕심이 많어. 뮤직비디오 언제 공개해요? 오늘 밤 12시에 공개됩니다! 자, 너무 신났나요? 네. 공개 동안 정말 많이 노력을 했습니다. 이번 앨범 준비하느라고 정말 후회 없이 준비했고요. 정말 후회 없는 활동 되도록 정말 화려한 그날을 맞이하도록 열심히 활동을 할 테니 저희 팬 여러분들과 또 이 화면을 지켜보시고 계신 다른 분들까지 정말 예쁘게 봐주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
주름표 다 타주세요.
예.
이번 활동이 방탄소년단의 가장 중요한 활동일 것 같아요.
아 근데 이게 매 활동마다 그렇게 돼요. 저번 활동 때도 이번엔 정말 잘 돼야 된다. 아마 다음 앨범 준비할 때도 이번엔 진짜 잘해야 된다.
오늘 앨범 잘 나온 것 같아요.
나와봐.
더 해야 될 것 같아요. 할 때마다 부족하지. 모르겠어. 별로 안 슬픈가 봐요 지금. 기분이 슬퍼야 되는데 지금 1등을 하고 있죠. 슬프지가 않아요. 파이팅!
조세파! 자, 안녕하세요. 방탄소년단입니다. 열심히 하겠습니다. 열심히 하겠습니다. 진짜 열심히 하겠습니다. 너 때문에 나 이렇게 망가져. 그만해 이제 나가줘. 못하겠어 못 같아서 제발 핑계 같은 건 삼가줘.
K-팝의 시각적인 특성이 댄스 퍼포먼스에만 국한되는 것은 아닙니다. 뮤직비디오는 보는 음악의 시대를 여는 중요한 요소로 작용했습니다.
제발 좀 꺼져.
데뷔 초부터 방탄소년단과 작업 중인 룸펜스 감독. 뮤직비디오의 완성도를 위해 섭외한 인물이다. 방시혁 프로듀서는 예술성을 인정받은 론펜스 감독에게 일찍 러브콜을 보내 10편의 방탄소년단 뮤직비디오를 만들었다.
요새는 뮤직비디오 역할이 되게 많은 것 같아요. 새 앨범이 나왔을 때 제일 처음 접하는 게
그거 알아요?
Oh, damn. Okay.
그렇게 바라보면
Well, okay then.
좋아질까 두렵다는 거?
네, 이 뮤직비디오거든요. 음원과 동시에 이제 그 안에 이 가수의 활동 방향, 뭐 이번 앨범의 컨셉, 전하고자 하는 메시지가 한 번에 다 들어가 있는 거거든요.
I need you. So that's awesome that the director understands that that's what you have to capture. Everything that the artist wants to put into it, the way that they're flowing with it, and the way that they need to move it. You need to center the video around how the artist is performing. And when you can marriage them up together like that, you get awesome video quality like what they put out. And the fact that they're working with the same director all the way through, they know exactly, he knows exactly the way that they want to work.
That's perfect.
And with every video, you just get better and better and better.
That's straight up perfect.
Because the better you know your artist that you're working with, the better the videos get.
Exactly.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and it's a good thing that they had the same guy. It would suck going to a different director every single time.
Yeah.
But if you find one that you get the quality just the perfect way that you like it, why change? Why go to another guy?
True. True, man.
Because it's not just the music. You need little things like that to help you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because a good music video can make a song that much better.
It's because people need that visualization.
They do.
They need the visual because then once they see the visual,
it helps them understand the song.
Yeah, it helps them understand the concept of the song.
Yeah.
It helps paint that better picture inside your mind. Mm-hmm. And for some people, it either makes it so that way their song was right.
That just popped up. I don't know.
Of course, Brian. No why.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
We're doing something wrong again.
Keep it going. We'll just keep it going.
이런 뮤비 처음입니다. 이거 최 2% 멋있게. 이번에 근무가 없으니까 연기를 잘해야 될 것 같아요.
좋은데 지금부터 이 차를 진영이 몰고 갈 건데요.
제가 운전하는데 제가 무서워요. 이렇게 몰아본 적이 없었어.
개인 신차를 때문에 길 가다가 불량배들한테 부딪혀가지고 맞고 과연 감정이 할 수 있을지 모르겠다.
So that's how they film that. Are they really whipping my man ass for the video right now?
Well, not really. He's acting. He's saying he's doing the...
I was about to say, I was like, why they gotta beat his ass like that? Like, they like, calm it down, y'all.
He's doing pretty good.
You know, for real. I was like, oh, dang, you really just hit him in the face like that?
He's not really getting his ass beat down like that. That'd be terrible.
No.
Oh, I bet you guys know, all the armies know exactly when they've used a different director.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you can tell when it just doesn't quite follow exactly with what BTS is doing.
Yeah. Good point.
It just flows better when you have the right guy doing it with you. And no matter what you do, whether if you have the right publisher when you're writing, if you have the right person behind you if you're an artist, if you have the right person guiding you when you're working together, it's amazing. And some people can do it all themselves. They don't need that person.
Sure. Yeah.
But it depends on what situation you're in. Obviously, you need a music director if you're doing a director video. It's hard to direct and perform in the video at the same time and get the quality that you want. You can do it, but you don't get quite the quality that you want.
That's the art of it.
Exactly. Because you have someone watching you as you're performing. If you have to go back and forth doing both, it's hard to be able to keep it and do it exactly the way you want. That's actually one of BTS's backup dancers that Alina said that was getting beat up.
Oh, damn. Oh, my bad. I was like, dang, they really just beat his ass like that.
That's great. That's great. Hey, you are recording this, right?
I forgot to hit the record button, so that means I gotta screen record it later. It's fine. It's fine. I just remembered that too, like 2 minutes. I was like, damn, I forgot to hit the record button.
It's alright, you just hit the record button after. At least we're streaming.
True.
I just got goosebumps, bro.
This is really dark, but the music is so bright.
I was just gonna say
that's
that.
the beautiful thing of it. The video is so dark, but the music is bright because it's showing that no matter how bad you're getting, you can get through it.
That's crazy, man.
The music is enlightening to the dark time because it's showing that yes, it can be bad, but you can get through it. That is awesome. That is awesome.
The frick, bro, the way this shit is directed is it's a movie.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Suffering, it sucks. I did not expect this music video to be this.
What the hell is going on in this video? My heart is racing. What the hell?
Oh no.
What?
Oh damn! Oh damn! My man shanked him!
Oh my gosh. What?
I did not expect that.
This video's so dark.
This got intense. Wow, man.
Damn, bro. Yo, my man meant that shit, bro.
Yo, this one's from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, damn.
I did not expect
Damn. I don't think we didn't react to that song.
No, I don't think we reacted to that video.
Bro.
And that was because he got beaten up and then he came in and killed the guy for beating him up.
You know what that reminded me? Everyone's reaction to that was like in the NF story. When the guy was robbing the freaking gas station and the girl was up in there.
Yeah.
You didn't expect that shit to go down like that.
Oh, this is part of the persona.
Oh,
the story and stuff, but the song has meaning by itself. But everything else has all part of all that backstory.
Yeah, got you. Damn.
That storyline must be awesome.
I'm kind of like in shock. Like, I don't even know what just happened.
Damn, bro. Vito, there's 2 versions of the music video.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Ah, so there's a dumbed down version for kids. I got you.
Damn, bro.
Did you feel goosebumps? Like, did you feel like a chill? That's what I got right now. That's crazy.
Seeing them all like that, holy shit.
Damn, shorty, you all right?
I mean, I loved it. I really, 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 really loved it. But oh my god.
1등 할 수 있겠냐? 아니 뭐 1등 그런 거 떠나서 일단 앨범 자체는 좋아. 난 앨범 자체 노래 자체
나 이제 앨범에서 만족할 수 없다. 1등 해야 된다 이제.
맞아.
야, 근데 기대를 갖지 마.
진짜 기대를 했는데 안 돼.
I bet it's super
My job
dark.
is to make college easier because students have a lot on them.
될까봐 난 그게 이제.
네, 5월 첫째 주 쇼 챔피언송을 확인해볼 시간입니다. 네, 5월 첫 번째 수상자는 누가 될지 궁금한데요. 화면으로 만나보겠습니다. 함께 만나보시죠. 방탄소년단 I Need You, 빅뱅, 루저.
Bro, I love that song. I Need You. I love the freaking instrumental in that. How it just goes up. I love that.
That was we got to do an actual reaction to that.
Yeah.
스타니, 비유, 엑소, Call Me Baby, EXID, 아 예. 네, EXID 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Notice how they got that former word in there.
있는 건가? 모르겠다. 아무튼 솔직히 진짜 죽을 듯이 열심히 하는 것 같지 않다.
Will another episode be like? Probably not in the live stream. We'd probably do it in another live. So we would probably only do this episode today, and then another episode in another stream.
Damn, that must have felt terrible. Losing on that stage right there, and then thinking, "Am I not working hard enough? Did we not do it?"
Yeah, it's a gut punch.
You're busting your ass, and you think,
"Damn, I'm still not good enough."
Did I not do my best?
Exactly.
Damn.
내 자신이 빨리 성장을 해야 되는데 요즘 뭔가 잘 안 되는 것 같다. 노래가 먼저인 건 확실한데 노력을 그렇게 많이 하는 것 같지도 않고 열심히 하겠다. 열심히 하자. 전국의 로그 복잡한
Bro, I got that hook stuck in my head now. That I need you, girl. I got that hooks in my head now, man. I'm gonna be singing that shit all day.
That's
I'm gonna just be later. I need you. Like I'm gonna just be singing that shit all day now.
You're gonna be in the middle of playing like freaking Warzone.
Yeah, like for real, man. That's in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Because
yeah, we might actually have to take a look at that. We'll probably just do the BTS storyline stuff. We might actually do that on one of the live streams.
Okay.
So that way you guys can explain things to us as we're watching it.
Yeah. That freaking hook, man, is lit.
At the time of that, they hadn't won anything in like 2.5 years, and they felt like they weren't doing enough. That must have sucked.
Yeah, that can hurt the mental right there, man.
And that also might have been the time where the other companies, big companies, started to realize the threat they were and started funneling money in to try to bury them. I'm sure they tried. Whether it was known or not, I'm sure the big companies saw something and like, we don't want, they're going to take money away from our groups. We gotta bury this group now.
Exactly.
Thank God they couldn't do it.
어때요? 라이브 세션을 들으니까 좋아요? 저는 굉장히 되게 어릴 때로 돌아간 것 같아요. 중고등학교 때 이제 뭐 길거리 버스킹도 많이 하고 또 이제 이런 소극장에서 최저 인원인 2명 앞에서도 공연해보고 그랬는데 이렇게 많은 분들 앞에서 이렇게 가까운 거리에서 공연을 하게 돼서 굉장히 기분 좋고
제 생각에 그냥 기분이 예산 아니지만 잘 되고 있습니다. 네. 감사합니다.
저는 지금 이 자리에 계신 저희 팬 여러분들께 굉장히 죄송합니다. 여러분들.
Looks like I was right. That's exactly what they were doing. The bigger companies were pouring money into everybody else to try to keep them from gaining any notoriety.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry guys. When you see me look down, I'm just looking at my phone to just look at the chat because I can't see it.
그럼 바로 다음 곡으로 넘어갈 준비됐어요?
这道题请拉普怪来解答。
拉普怪。 아이고야, 이거로 하는. 어휴.
빨리 좀 주세요. 빨리요.
세 개를 골라야 되는 거 아니야? 잠깐만요. 3번.
I know it's 5.
3번, 6번. 3번, 6번, 13번? 아니, 3번하고 11번 차이가 뭐야? 아이씨, 나 세 개를 다 맞췄어요? 방탄소년단이 또 음원이 나왔습니다. 우리 팬들이 또 이렇게 또 준비해줘가지고요. 우리 모양을 또. 감사합니다. 우리 남준이 오빠 잘해주라고. 네. 문제 맞추는데 랩몬이에게 살짝씩 양보해주세요. 사주가 조금씩 들어오네요. 그러네. 사주.
저희 오늘 랩몬스터가 부재 중이어서 저희 안무 팀장님이 대신 무대에 올라서게 되었습니다. 저희 방탄소년단 안무를 모두 다 직접 만드시는 바로 그
랩몬스터입니다. 네? 당연히 EXID 선배님이 하시겠죠. 어제도 EXID 선배님이 했는데. 뭘 하시겠죠 뭐.
네, 1위 공약 준비하고 계신 거 아니었어요?
네 저요? 아 만약에 하면 립스틱으로 이제 저희 이것을 바르고 아이니즈 무대를 하기로 했는데
아 이거 좀 보기 힘들더라고요.
아 보이나? 잠시만요.
아이고.
이번 주에는 어떻게 예상하시나요?
그렇죠. 1위 후보에 든 것만으로도 영광입니다.
팬분들한테 살렸습니다. 사랑합니다.
도와주십시오.
도와주십시오.
알아요? 그렇게 바라보면 좋아질까 두렵다는 거?
와우! 5월 첫째 주 M 카운트다운 대세 아이돌 EXID와 방탄소년단의 대결 최종 결과 보여주세요.
오늘의 최종 결과 먼저 음원 판매 점수입니다.
음반 판매 점수입니다.
선호도 점수입니다.
소셜 미디어 점수입니다.
엠넷 방송 점수입니다.
네, 마지막으로 생방송 문자 투표 점수를 합산한 오늘의 영광의 1위는
Oh, it's gotta be on me. It's the hook, man.
So that, but still, that was the thing where the fans implemented it. The
Yeah.
media score and everything else. The armies went to work and outdid the big group at the time.
Listen, man, it should be the fans telling you who won.
Exactly.
It should be the fans telling you who had the
The
best.
fans should always be making
It
that
shouldn't be
decision when it
labels and
comes to
people with
entertainment.
money telling you who had the better
Exactly.
project.
When it comes to entertainment and what entertains the people, it shouldn't be a corporation telling you this
It's
is
the
what
people
entertains
who
you.
should be deciding who has the better content.
Exactly. 100%.
와, 축하드립니다. 소감 부탁드립니다. 강시혁 PD님, 최효정 부사님, 김신기 이사님, 윤석주 이사님, 이혁 이사님 진심으로 감사드리고 저희 회사 빅히트 너무 사랑하고 저희 가족분들 너무 사랑하고 이상한 타게 해주신 저희 아미분들 너무 감사합니다. 열심히 하겠습니다.
아빠 엄마 사랑해요.
우리 아미는
자, 소감 한 번 더 말씀해 주세요.
아 진짜 저희를 믿고 항상 응원해주신 저희 아미 항상 정말 감사하고 사랑합니다. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
What exactly does the first win mean for a group? The first win in general is like pretty cool, pretty important. I think that it is a good way to indicate that you are established, your new album.
See, the fact that they did that little thing that they said they were going to do. What were you going to do if you won? We're going to put on lipstick and sing it?
Yeah.
The fact that they put the lipstick on and sang it.
He did what he said he was going to do?
The little detail that they did that little thing. I'm sure they do that stuff
Yeah.
all the time. But the fact that they stuck to their guns and they did exactly what they said they would do if they won. I'm sure they would have done that anyway if they didn't say it, but the fact that they said something and they did what they did.
Exactly. Yeah.
No matter how small, it's just a small token that we say something, we're going to do it.
You good.
It's awesome that when it comes to the point when they say something, we're going to do it, they follow through.
They actually follow through, yeah.
How many times have you seen so many artists say they're going to do something,
And then
win
they don't
something,
do it.
They don't follow through.
Disappointment.
And it leaves you hanging so many times.
Unfortunately, it's very common.
It is, and that's sad.
What's up, Flick Plays? Do you mean how much time left for the live or how much time left for the BTS chapter? BTS chapter got about 9 minutes.
9 minutes left in the chapter.
The live got probably a few hours. We're just chilling. We've only been live for an hour and 21 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll be vibing for a minute. We'll be vibing for a minute.
We'll be doing reactions. Don't worry. Reactions to songs. Don't worry.
Was recognized you have done enough and worked enough that you've kind of reached that level. You always see artists cry on their first win. I think it's
Shoot, I
really
cried
special
too.
for the group that they've reached this level of achievement.
우리 스타일라이트 많이 기다렸죠? 너무 기다리게 해서 너무 미안하고 너무 감사합니다.
이승입니다. 다 들어오셔야 돼요. 고맙습니다.
아 대박 진짜. 아 진짜 이게. 이리라니 감사드려요 진짜.
이 기쁜 마음을 표현할지 모르겠어요. 진짜 저희 팬 여러분들 덕분에 생각합니다. 정말 너무너무 감사드려요 진짜. 사랑해요 진짜.
상이 진짜. 아 진짜. 아
진짜 말도 안 돼요 진짜.
좀 깜짝 놀랐나 봐요. 저는 기쁨이가 눈물이 안 나.
와 진짜 너무 좋아갖고 아니 진짜 너무
어이가 없어가지고.
와 나 진짜 나도 야 지민아 얘기 좀 해봐. 이때 잊지 못할 순간이다.
아 진짜 생일 파티 같아. 몰래 카메라 같아요.
와 진짜 깜짝 놀랐어.
좋네.
진짜 보냈다. 어떻게 해 진짜. 진짜 좋네요. 진짜 열심히 할 것 같아요. 진짜 잊지 않겠습니다. 진짜 좀.
I remember reading about this when we did it. That was another thing that they were attacked. This group went through so much.
Bro, but a lot. There's at this point, I know I'm saying this word wrong, guys. So I apologize.
Sajaji,
the chart manipulation. There are so many people in the U.S. who do this shit.
Oh my god,
it's freaking annoying.
Yep, and it's so hard to tell when it's organic.
Yeah, it's because what they do is like in the say for example, if you're in a label building as big as like picture a building as big as like ESPN. Just like what they'll do is when an artist drops like a new album, they'll have like multiple phones, devices, computers, all streaming the same song off of like Spotify, and they count it as how many plays.
And and it's not. And
it's cheating.
That and it's the same thing when they release the album. The big companies that have the money, they'll repurchase the items.
And
just to resell them.
It's cheating.
So they're double selling the same album, even though they're costing the money. It looks like their sales are up.
See, the reason why you had before you had streaming, you had CDs. If people didn't buy your shit, you just didn't sell nothing.
Right.
That was the difference. People, if your shit was...
Well, that's what they did back then. They buy all the CDs.
Yeah. People had to actually go to the store, wait at midnight to purchase the CD, and then go home and listen to it.
How do you think the big artists have, when they go to the concert and stuff, give away the free CDs?
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. They was giving us the pronunciation of the word.
There's nothing free about those CDs or any of the albums.
Exactly.
They used them to inflate the sales.
Pretty
Even
much.
though they bought them, they're still counted as towards their sales.
Exactly.
근데 2010년부터 그게
I hate when people cheat the system, just grind hard. If people vibe with you, they're gonna buy your stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what
she broke it down. They broke it down for her how to say it.
It's you know the artist, the Kid Leroy.
Yep.
He's been out for less than. Now he has good songs. Don't get me wrong.
He does, but he's actually been found. He's purchasing.
Yeah, he's purchasing because he's been out less than 5 years, and already his channel on Spotify has more streams than Kendrick Lamar, who's been out for over a decade.
Yeah.
And people compared it, there's no freaking way.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way he has more streams than Kendrick.
And the Kid Leroy, he has some good songs.
He does have good,
He's
but
not
you
bigger than
cannot.
Kendrick Lamar.
And they were saying like one of his songs was getting more plays than. And the timeline of how it came out
doesn't make sense.
It didn't make the number timeline didn't make sense.
No,
he's buying streams,
and you can tell when they are.
Yeah.
It's
really annoying.
And honestly, there's some reactors that do that too.
Yeah. Yep.
And not just reacting. There's certain YouTube channels that will purchase views to blow up their video numbers.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No.
Either you watch our shit or you don't watch it. That's just what
That's it. We're here. We're growing organically.
Exactly. We don't purchase.
Do
only thing we purchase is equipment. Just make the.
Well, honestly, because when you do that, yes, you get the influx now, but the algorithm will actually end up hurting you when you stop purchasing.
Yeah.
So you have to continually keep spending money on it to keep your algorithm numbers right there. Because otherwise, if you fall out of those numbers that you've already pushed up, the algorithm will start to bury your videos because you're not hitting that threshold that you were hitting before.
To keep your status up.
Right.
Yeah.
Say our videos right now gain anywhere from 500 to 1,500 views. That's our organic growth that we're there. If say for whatever reason we started purchasing views and we started getting 50,000 views of video, Once we stopped, if it went back down to that 1,500 video threshold, YouTube's algorithm would start burying it. Because it looks like nobody wants to watch it because it's not hitting that threshold that you were sitting at. So what the people try to do is they purchase enough to keep their threshold here until they feel they have enough organic people they're going to keep their views there.
True. Dante's analysis, good point. Kid Leroy does have a sketchy past, like I was saying. And then J. Cole said it in the song with 21 Savage. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Haha, they're trying to get us again.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to get us again.
That's because we're talking about the YouTube algorithm.
Exactly. Y'all haters.
Because we're talking about exactly how people manipulate.
Yeah.
점점 등장하는 듯했어요. 저희 회사에 어떤 사람이 찾아옵니다. 4억을 주시면 한 달 정도는 1위에 고정해드릴 수 있습니다. 그냥 발표만 했다고 하면 1위를 하는 거야. 그냥 통계적으로 봤을 때는 그렇게 많을 수가 없는 광고.
Like I just
Objectively, there's no way that you could actually do that.
Yeah.
Because organically, if you were relatively unknown and you put music out there, it should actually take some time for it to gain traction to be known. Even if you wanted to say in the social media age, it shouldn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
Technically, if you're new and coming onto the thing, for you to actually get that virality to go, it should take anywhere from 3 to 4 days, really, in social media world, to keep being spread around.
True.
If you're smart.
Yeah.
If you're somebody that's big like BTS, it's going to happen in seconds.
Yeah.
If it's even if it's someone who's relatively known, it's going to take roughly a day. Look at Tom McDonald, for instance. Every time he drops something, he'll get to 1 million views in that day, right?
Yeah.
Because he's known. It'll take him to get that. But how long did it take him to get to that point where he's building to get to 1 million views? You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
When he first started getting famous, he dropped...
To the consistency of getting him.
It would take like 2 to 3 days to get there. Now that he's got the fame, they drop it, they're going and getting there. It's the same thing when BTS probably before they were being throttled and stuff. Their fans organically were growing them.
Good point. That's how YouTubers disappear. It's not that they disappear, it's that the fake viewers and non-subs aren't watching them.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
That's why the channel stops being seen.
Yeah.
Because those views weren't there to begin with. They're all robots.
Yep. That makes sense.
팬, 행사, 수익.
And not gonna lie, guys, people have offered to boost our channel all the time. We've gotten those emails and stuff before.
Yeah, we
get those all the time. There's so many different people that keep trying. We'll boost this. We'll do these plays. We can do this for you for a fee.
I'm not buying a bot, man.
No, there's no reason to do that, and it's not fair to you guys.
Yeah, it's not.
Because even if we did that, it would get to the point where if we stopped doing it, it wouldn't even show up for you guys anymore because it would be throttled because it wouldn't think you guys want to see it.
This is just hard work and hard work, dedication, and the love and support y'all give us. So.
Knowledge he has over here about YouTube.
Well, it's the good, the good and the bad of this platform.
But at the same time, when YouTube first came out, it wasn't like this.
No, it was not when it first came out.
It wasn't. It's changed so much over the years.
Really? In the past 6 years?
Yeah, it wasn't always like this.
Is when it really started.
뭐 드라마 캐스팅이 될 수도 있고 그룹이면 그러니까 의혹이 있을 수밖에 없는 그런 분들이 그런 일들이 좀 있었어요.
방탄소년단
축하합니다. 방탄소년단 축하합니다.
See, that probably happened because the Korean companies were trying to keep them down in Korea, but they were growing. They can't stop the international fan base.
Yeah, so how are the labels in Korea supposed to stop Americans from listening? Like people in America.
But that's why they're going to sit there and try to paint them as cheaters now because they can't control it outside the Korean market.
Exactly.
Damn.
They do this. They do the same thing over here.
Oh, they do the same thing over here.
They do the exact same thing over here. People don't like what they can't control.
Exactly. Just look at our president right now.
상인을 이번에요 이 무게를 기억하고 나와서 열심히 했습니다. 감사합니다. 예, 3번입니다. 고마워요.
여러분들.
You see, they get emotional every single time I've seen them win.
Yeah, man.
They're not there. Thank God, we got another one. This is all. We keep collecting them.
Every award and accomplishment means something to them.
They see it.
They appreciate it.
Yeah, that's real.
Doesn't matter if it's their first or their 100th victory. They're
that's real, man.
They appreciate every single time they're given an award and recognized for doing something.
Real shit.
Goddamn scammy screwing them out of all.
진짜 고생했어요.
우리 레몬 형이 제일 고생했어. 우리 활동하기 시작하기 전부터 레몬 형이 되게 막 걱정 많이 하고 혼자 되게 힘들었는데 이제 팬분들이 되게 저희 이거밖에 만들어 주신 것 같아요. 아 레몬 형이 되게 대신 불러주네.
몰라요. 내일은 정말 다 같이 놀 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다. 왜냐하면 우리 팀에는 무기력한 사람들이 좀 몇몇 있어가지고요. 같이 놀고 싶어도 야 건들지 마 하니까 그 사람들은 좀 놀 수 있게 해줬으면 좋겠습니다.
말레이시아로 가야겠다. 휴가 받아요 진짜로.
I agree.
세상에 어떻게 이럴 수가 있지?
와 진짜 이거 5년 만에 이렇게 많이 모은 건 처음인 것 같아.
Damn.
It's
time to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Come on, 2, 1. There you go.
노끼가 살까요?
나도 나 잘 몰라.
저도요.
이게 너무 좋아서. 진짜 못 되겠다. 깐깐지어처럼 생겼어.
See, and V recognized that they needed this.
Yep, that was good. Yeah.
To be able to recognize, to know that they're overworked because they've been busting their ass, to recognize, we got to get out, we got to do something.
Yeah, you need breaks, man.
You need the mental rest.
Yeah.
Especially when you've been working so hard, and no matter what you're doing, honestly.
Yeah, like I don't know if people have seen it. Like, it's not even just work. When you're going, like, if you're for people who are in school right now, in college and in dorms, when you see kids go through academic burnout, this shit's scary. You got kids who aren't even ADHD who will pop Adderall to stay up 48 hours. And I'm like, don't do that shit.
Side note: we were listening to a Mr. Ballin episode where that happened.
Like, don't do I had a roommate who he had ADHD, and he was studying for a midterm. I swear to God, the kid stayed up for a week straight.
Took too much.
It was bad. He was up for like 4 to 5 days straight, and I was like, dude, go to sleep. Because when people are sleep deprived, they get to a point where they're jittery, and anything sets them off.
That's exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
They get irritated. You can say good morning the wrong way, and it sets them off.
Oh, I know exactly how that is, because with my job, if I get to the point where I'm worked so much where I've forced myself to get maybe 2 hours a night sleep for 3 days in a row, I know I'm irritable.
Yeah,
I know
sleep deprivation is a real freaking thing.
It's the quickest thing to get you angry.
Yeah, and it actually does a lot of damage to your brain, and it can kill your brain functioning.
Your brain
doesn't
needs to rest.
Yes.
Don't you hallucinate or
You
something?
can.
Yep, you can.
Yep. There used to be the Guinness World Record tried to do records for the longest to stay awake, and they had to stop it because people started hallucinating.
Yep.
If you don't get sleep, your body will hallucinate.
Well, wasn't there a camp or something? Remember we were watching?
Well, there's the Russian sleep experiment.
Yes, the Russian. Yeah.
People still speculate if that was real or not, but you guys want to see something? Look up the Russian sleep experiment.
Oh, jeez. You know it's hardcore if it's Russian.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say they took 3 prisoners of war and did a test.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, what's up, Alina? Hope you're ready for the party.
Hey, Lena, you're here for the last 5 minutes.
Yes.
Don't worry. This will be posted as we'll have to screen record it and edit. This will be posted as a reaction video.
Yeah, so you guys can come back and check it out anytime you want.
Yeah.
짱짱.
See, they needed this.
You gotta recharge your battery.
Yeah, you got to. Oh! Oh, I hope it was waterproof.
Did they just put the camera?
Yeah, I'm hoping it was waterproof, man.
They had to, but they were underwater doing it.
이거 타고 가는 건가?
They should have won a Grammy. 100% they should have.
Honestly, it's not even about the white men in the circle that's because they don't know what music. They know what good music is, but they know if BTS doesn't win this one, they're gonna get them to come back next year.
Yeah,
Get them to perform next year.
That's a good.
We'll get them to come back and we'll give it to them next year. It's to generate more eyeballs on their program.
It's like an illusion.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's why they'll give the nondescript person that nobody even knows an award, because they're not going to make no money on them.
Damn.
They'll give them the notoriety. They'll let them be seen.
That's a good. I didn't think about that.
But they need the big names to keep showing up to keep the eyeballs on it, because nobody cares about the artists they've never seen. People tune into the Grammys to look at guys. They want to see the BTSs. They want to see Jay-Z. They want to see whoever's big in the pop music world right now.
That's true, man.
Justin Timberlake. I don't even know, but I don't follow his music that much. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
Grammys want the big names to get the eyeballs on it, 'cause that's what generates the money.
Yep, I see anything for the money.
That's all they care about. And they know having BTS there generates their cash flow. And the more they delay them getting an award, the more they can keep them to keep coming back.
Yep.
You know what's...
Wait. Is that what they were trying to do with Eminem?
Yeah, that's what they were trying to do with Eminem. Honestly, the sad part is BTS might not win a damn Grammy until they don't show up to one.
That's why Eminem told the association, "Don't invite me anymore."
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't invite me.
That's the sad part is I have a sad feeling that BTS won't get the Grammy they deserve until they refuse to show up to one, so they get the award when they're not there.
Like M straight up told the Grammys, like, "I got my awards. I'm good."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How many times have you seen an artist that won the award that wasn't there?
Bro, that's the most annoying shit. I remember, like, when I was younger and used to watch, I used to get, like, when I was younger, I was a music fan. I used to get me and my dad used to get hella excited to watch the Grammys. Mm-hmm. And it's like, first of all, when you're, a tip for people watching the Grammys, when you're watching them, when the show starts, pay attention who's in the front row.
Yep.
Because already, the people who are in the front row, they know who's freaking winning that night. They already won. They're not going to put the winners in the back. In the back.
No.
There are celebrities in the back of the theater. Don't get me wrong, because they're rich and the celebrities. They want to go to the Grammys too. But the people who know that their name's getting called, they're sitting in the front two rows.
Yeah.
They know they're getting a Grammy that night. Mm-hmm. But I think it's kind of dumb. Like, I get, like, some people are on tour. I get it. But it sometimes pisses me off when someone wins a Grammy and they're not even there to accept it.
Exactly.
Like, they have somebody there unless you're, like, literally on tour and you can't stop the tour because the schedule and the arena dates have already been set, or you having a family emergency or something serious, I get it. Other than that, get your ass to the freaking theater.
Mm-hmm. Well, so you're telling them he should be there if they're going to give him an award? Wouldn't they've screwed him over?
I mean, I see what you mean. I think he's not going to get nominated anymore because he pretty much told the Grammys, don't give it to me.
Because he won't show up.
Yeah. But I get it.
That's my point.
I get what you're saying.
That's my point. I understand you want them there to get the award.
But what you said makes sense,
why would you go to even if they say they're going to give you one, why would you be to someone that's treated you like crap?
Yeah. That's a good point, too, Vito. I didn't think about that. I
got the sad feeling that the place, like, and I understand if it was an actual award ceremony.
Yeah.
Where the fans are voting on something. I told you before what I think the Grammys should do. They could do it as like a 6-month thing where they do like a world tour and they have votes all across the way.
True.
And then
True.
they can have,
you did. Yep, you
then they
mentioned
can
that.
have their panel that does a vote. Then they can have the world vote, and then they can do a live vote.
That's a good
And
point.
then tally up the 3 scores, and there's your winner. And they can't say they can't do a live vote because they've been doing it on American Idol for how many years now?
Yeah. That's true.
Right. I was trying to
the Grammys
figure out which show was doing that.
Honestly, you can just, it's not like no one has to have, like, you don't have like a Twitter or Instagram. Just make an app.
Yep.
And then when you click it, you sign in. All right. And then whatever award is up,
but it's
have
just,
like a 30-second countdown so you can look through the options. You click, it sends off.
Yep. And even
there you go.
And even if you can vote as many times as you want, what the MLB does for the All-Star game. You know, you go onto the thing, you sign up, you pick your artist, and you vote.
Yeah.
If you wanted to vote as many times as you want. If you want to vote 1,000 times, vote 1,000 times. And
no, but they want to take control of the vote.
Yeah.
And that's my point. That's why I'm saying it's one of 3 options. You vote as many times as you want. You let it be. That's why you use 3 different ways.
And also, one thing that people don't realize, there's a big socioeconomic status about the Grammys. If you say, so you already have Jay-Z who lives a lavish life and all that. Say for example, NBA YoungBoy. All right, when he gets nominated, they want the rappers, the pop artists, the jazz artists who represent the most clean socioeconomic status. They don't want the artists who came from the projects.
Nope.
And honestly, like, it's more than just discrimination based on skin color. Like, you're discriminating on anyone just based on how they grew up in life. A child can't change how they grew up in freaking life.
Exactly.
That's why I say it shouldn't just be a panel. It should be 3 different metrics that get you the award.
Yeah.
And you got to win 2 out of the 3 metrics to get the award.
One thing that was really, I think it was a year or 2 ago. It was a year that there was female pop artists, there was female rappers. It was literally a year where like the females had like the best freaking projects of the year, and the I forget the guy's name, but he like runs the academy, and everyone, even the guys were like, how come you're not nominating women for like anything? And the guy came out and was like, well, women should have worked hard. I'm like, their projects were #1 on all music charts. What do you mean they should have worked
how much
harder?
harder should they work?
You just didn't want to give it to the women.
Yeah, exactly. That just means because you didn't want to admit that women were beating the men.
Exactly. Yeah, you did. Like, it was one day when it was where Halsey had like one of the best albums, and she didn't get nominated for shit. And it's like, what do you? Excuse me? It's crazy, man.
See, as long as we have this one-tiered metric that gives the awards, it's always going to be manipulated and given out to whoever gives the most money for the award.
Like, what surprised me, Jake Holes had 3 back-to-back albums go platinum without any features and didn't get a Grammy for either one of them.
Not one.
I don't understand how 2014 Forest Hills Drive never got a Grammy.
Yep.
Which is bullshit. Yep. That album was amazing, front to back.
Dude, how did Music to Be Murdered by not get a Grammy?
Yeah.
Just going off a recent success.
Like, honestly, give me. But no, they give it to.
How was The Search not even in consideration?
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It makes no sense.
It's crazy. And I think it's really interesting. They don't invite white rappers to the Grammys.
Nope.
I think that's really interesting. Like, why won't. Rap's just not black people. Like,
rap is all people.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. We're seeing it on just this different flavors of the world.
That's one of the Dante's analysis. You're right. The Weeknd wanted to do the Super Bowl, and the Grammy said, "Okay, well, you're not doing this." And the Weeknd's like, "Fuck y'all."
I was already scheduled for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I was scheduled for this a year ago. What are you talking about?
So they took his Grammy away because he refused to play that.
Even though his album, like when you heard the song "Blinding Lights" every day on the radio.
Yep.
코끼리 침도 참 세구나.
귀엽네. 짱짱보가 혓바닥 내미는 것 같아.
일단 코끼리 실제로 처음 봤고요. 호랑이 실제로 처음 봤고, 뭐 이상한 새들도 있고.
나만 하는 줄 알았어. 다 하나 했는데. 밥 먹으러.
그때 우리가 쌓인 피로들이 싹 다 날아간 거지.
See, V knew exactly what they needed. He knew they needed a mental break if they were going to keep going what they were doing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Halsey did do a collaboration with BTS. I almost forgot that. Yeah, and it didn't. No nomination.
Yeah, no
nomination.
That's half the stuff that makes no sense of what
it doesn't. There's no logical. And then when they explain, it's like you're using ignorance to justify your own your own decision.
Oh well, we think this should have been more known, so we're gonna make it win because it should have been better. It didn't perform.
Yeah.
If you wanted to have more exposure, shouldn't you have given it more exposure?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. The guy, I know I'm saying the dude's name wrong. It was like D Smoke got nominated for best rap album of the year, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is D Smoke?"
Yeah, I don't even
know. People were like, excuse me. We don't know who this guy is. You're just nominating him for best album of the year.
And when you nominate for album of the year, and collectively everyone's like, "Who?"
The same thing happened with a pop artist. They didn't just get like pop album of the year. They got freaking album of the year, and everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this?"
How?
Had no song streaming anywhere, like, and it was just out of nowhere. And people are like, "Excuse me, you weren't even popping on Twitter. Like, who the hell are you?
Like, social media doesn't even know
like, who the hell are you?"
2015년 5월 13일 김남준의 로그. 금방 찍고 그리고 수영장에서 수영도 하고 애들이 수영할 때 나는 주로 의자에 앉아서 애들을 감상하며
오늘이 마지막이다. 약 2시간 뒤면 이제 한국으로 돌아갈 것 같다. 내일이면 다시 누워서 했겠지.
Honey, what's up?
정도만 더 있었으면 좋겠다.
Honey is in the chat, everyone.
스트레스도 좀 많이 쌓이고.
Honey, welcome back.
할 때였는데 예민해지고 근데 딱 좋은
the secret. Everyone knows there's a secret.
찍으면서 힐링을 할 수 있었던 것 같아서 좋은
1위를 한 만큼 팬 여러분들께
we were just talking about the scammies and how everything got screwed over, honey. That's all that was. And how people were mad that Halsey didn't get the nomination with BTS either because they were with BTS.
Oh, Jay Sunshine, what up?
Hey, Sunshine.
띵동. 시킨 밥이 왔다. 잘 먹으면서 잘 마무리 짓고 조심히 한국으로 돌아가도록 하겠다. 또 다음에 오면 되지. 다음에 있다 우리. 자, 2015년 5월 13일 수요일 전국과 지민의 로그 끝! 수고야. 얘 너무 야하다.
He saw his face.
영화는 자막을 달고 나가니까 세계로 수출이 가능하겠지만 한국어로 된 음악은 언어 장벽 때문에 세계 시장에 나가는 게 어렵지 않겠냐는 이야기가 있었습니다. 그런데 한국어로
See, music transcends the language barrier.
It does.
Good
I agree
music,
with that.
no matter what language it's spoken in, even if you don't understand it, if it sounds good to the listener, they're going to listen to it.
True. Bringing you all some sunshine from New Mexico. Oh, it's June's B-Day. Nice, 27. Okay.
Yeah, we said happy birthday to Arm at the beginning of the stream.
노래하는 방탄소년단과 K-pop 아티스트들의 열광하는 세계 팬들을 보면서 음악도 가능하다는 것을 실감하고 있습니다.
전설을 만들죠.
That's not shot. Good. Yeah. Cause somebody
They didn't end the committee.
They didn't end it.
Publicly ended the committee.
The reason why they had the public because somebody
one of the artists outed them because
one of the artists outed them because they were like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because what happened was they found out there's multiple artists within the committee. So you have other artists who are artists who are nominated, but then deciding what other artists get a nomination or a Grammy.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
It's bullshit.
Which is ridiculous.
It's so freaking biased in it. It's so bullshit. But see, when I was younger, I thought the best project or the best artist won.
Of course you did.
When you're younger, that's what you think.
Well, that's what they want you to think.
Exactly. But then the older you get, you realize it's bullshit.
Ian, there's still people that actually think the Grammy gives it to the best person.
Yeah.
There's actually
they
people
don't.
out there that still think that.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, a lot of people are waking up to that fact, but
Yeah.
there's still people that will argue with you. No, they give it to the best
pretty
person.
much who kisses more ass to the committee.
Exactly. And not even that. It's who will donate to the committee.
That too. Yes.
Or who in the committee will actually be benefited the most by having this person win.
Oh, your birthday is next week, Sunshine?
No, Yemen's, I think. She said.
She said, yeah, mine is on the next week.
Oh, hers next. Oh, okay. There you go.
Nice.
I guess 15th.
YouTube took that away for whatever reason.
Oh, all
굉장히 단 요리.
We're in a sweet room. It's a pretty sweet room.
Exactly, Dante. Good point. Good point.
They have so much energy.
They do.
Oh my goodness. I want
exactly
some
why
of
it was
that
corrupt.
energy.
That's exactly why it was corrupt, Dante.
Yeah, it's biased. So if you don't like an artist for personal reasons, you can just screw them over in their career.
Yep.
It's not fair. But another chapter, guys.
Another chapter in the books.
Another one. So that was Rise of Bangtan Chapter 8, I Need You. Another good one. Bro, I just enjoy like the fan-made stuff.
I do. I enjoy learning about the behind-the-scenes stuff and the struggle that these guys went through to get to what they are now.
Yeah, for real.
Because right now they're literally our generation's Beatles.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Except they're bigger than what the Beatles were back then.
Yeah.
Because, well, social media and everything helps that happen.
Exactly.
But they're bigger than the Beatles could ever have hoped to have gotten.
True, yeah. Damn.
But just the comparison is they're this generation's Beatles.
Exactly. All right, everyone. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give us a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
And thanks for watching.
Hey, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Later, y'all.